Hey, what's up, people of the gaming universe? This is SmartBoy1496, and I got a little game to show you guys. Not about the gameplay though, really. It's about my vacation, because I went to California, and I just wanted you guys to know what we did. So we left about a Friday, and we drove down Amarillo. If that didn't give you a hint where I live already, then I don't know what does. But anyway, after that, we stayed there. We got there about 1 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 11 o'clock. I don't remember exactly what time, but it was pretty late. The heck, who am I watching? That's not me. I don't want to follow you. No, bro, no. No. There we go. Alright. Anyway. No, I tried that epic fail. Anyway, so after Amarillo, we took off towards Colorado. And we got to Colorado the next night about 10:30. So yeah, and we went out to eat because we hadn't had anything to eat. We were absolutely starving. After that, the next day we left Colorado. Left my aunt's house and we went to Aurora. And y'all know, most of you know where that. Oh, look at that! That's what I'm talking about. Anyway, all you know mostly, that's where the Colorado shooting took place, and we saw all that stuff. And it was pretty tough, pretty surreal being there. Anyway, after that, we took off towards oh, look at that kill. I didn't even know he was there. We took off towards... I killed myself. I'm stupid. Anyway, we took off towards Wyoming. And it was a good trip. I drove for a little while that day. Boring as nothing. I drove to Amarillo too. I mean, it was boring. West Texas, boring. Forget about New Mexico. We went through there too, but we didn't do anything special in New Mexico. Anyway, so after that, we took off towards... Wyoming, and we were driving, and it said we had about a half a tank of gas left, and we were in the middle of nowhere. So we're going to this gas station, right? And we see it, no gas for till next Tuesday, and that's just handy dandy McTandy. So we're up a creek without a paddle right now. So it says, then we see a sign that says 81 miles to the next gas station. We're like, oh my goodness, that's not good, which it really isn't good. Oh, I don't even know how I got first place. Anyway, so we're driving along. Think we're going to make it. It says we're going to have like 15 miles short. That's what our van is saying. But anyway, so we're driving along, just chilling, and all of a sudden these big old jackrabbits coming out of nowhere and just like across the road, and just like we're swerving and missing them. Then we keep driving, and then there's this big old deer that comes out, and my dad like honks his horn and like scares the crap out of me in the back. And then we're still driving, and then driving around the corner, we take around the corner, and there's a big horned owl on the road. Just like, he's chilling. Oh, look at that little camper. Anyway, he's just chilling there, and we swerve to miss him. And then we come around the corner again, and there's more jackrabbits. And then an owl flies out in front of us. I don't know what was our luck or anything. Oh, look at that. You're dead. Anyway, so after that, we finally made it to the gas station. Like, we were in the middle of nowhere. We found lights, and we were just so happy. So we get there, and my dad's like, they're not gonna have cards to like swipe our gas. We're like, oh no, we're gonna stay here for the night or whatever. So we're there, but my dad goes and finds this, like, goes and like knocks on some doors, and finally finds a dude, and he comes out and fills up our tank, and he had to fill it up by using a screwdriver to turn on the gas because it's like an really old gas tank. Anyway, from there we headed towards Oregon. When we got to Oregon, we chilled. Then the next day, we took off from Oregon. We went up to... Oh, I forgot we went to the Rocky Mountains in Colorado. I'm stupid. Of course we went to the Rocky Mountains. Saw some pretty cool stuff there. Anyway, so after that, we headed... That was a fail. We headed to the top of California. And when we got to California, we saw some redwood trees. Those redwood trees are pretty big. Anyway, so we were chilling there and whatever. It's pretty cool. The trees were huge. It was beautiful. So after that, we left. We stayed in Redwood for 2 days. Had a little chill. We stayed in a little cabin and all that. We chilled and all that stuff. And then we took off towards... Oh, boy. Oh, there we go. Okay, I got him. Then we took off towards, L.A. No. First, okay, no. We took off towards Chico, California, which is where Aaron Rodgers... Oh, look at that sweet little ballistic knife across the mountain. Anyway, we took off towards where Aaron Rodgers' hometown was, and we stayed there with my aunt and uncle. And we're like, oh yeah, Aaron Rodgers' hometown, what's up? Anyway, so after that, we chilled and all that, and we left there. Then we headed for Yosemite, which is a national park. We did a lot of national parks on this trip. Trying to get them. Nope, not gonna get them. I don't even understand what happens here, but anyway, here we go. So we're chilling and all that. Why do I keep saying chilling? I don't even know why. You're dead. Woo! Second place. Anyway, so, yep, and we head to the middle of California. Whatever. And we stay in LA for 3 days. First we go to Hollywood, spend some time there, see some celebrities' houses. Saw the new Queen of the Web, not King of the Web. I have a picture of it. Met some celebs, saw Joe Jonas and this girl. I cannot think of her name. Anyway, you guys are going to have to help me out with that. But then the next day we went to the beach and chilled at the beach. So I'm just going to like replay this clip till I finish this. And then the next day we left, headed home, went to the Mojave Desert, chilled from there, came to Arizona, got into Arizona, stayed the night in Arizona. Drove from Arizona straight through, got home at 6:30 in the morning on a Saturday morning. And anyway, so, yep, that pretty much sums up the trip. It was a great trip. And I'll see you guys soon when I'm making new videos. Remember to rate, comment, subscribe if you want. And, yep, that's it.